Last 2 weeks not being able to play because of that shoulder injury. He's had a lot of emotions. And he hits A.J. Brown. Big gain on first down. Brown has just set the Philadelphia Eagles single season receiving record. The caveat in there, it's 17 games.
Oh, Mike will probably slyly pop that in at some point.
The catch by Quez Watkins, and he works that sideline. Gainwell in there. Hurts buys time, and that one is out of bounds. Didn't have anything working. Ryder Anderson put some heat on Jalen Hurts. Here for the Eagles. It's good. Philadelphia in front, 3-0. A.J. Brown.
He consensus was going to go where he went in the draft. He's just outperformed it.
Rushes on. Webb trying to spin out of it. Throws. Just off the hand of Johnson. Incomplete. They're down and 2. Eagles trying to convert. Hurts hits his man for a first down. It's Goddard. 6-yard grab. Goddard.
They're going to feel like he's not going to want to move and run. They're just going to try and go after him.
Nickel package here for the Giants. Hurts hooks a pass downfield. Coming back for it. A.J. Brown. The timing worked. 2nd down and 5. Pistol formation. It's a running play. Sanders. Nice move. Sanders has had a Pro Bowl season. He's got a first down for Philadelphia. 6-yard run hit by Jason Pinnock.
I think you can tell why.
Look at the shoes.
It's got to be the shoes, Ian.
2nd down and 5. Nice hesitation by Sanders, and the spin move gets him very close. 12th play of the drive. Eagles are threatening here. Boston Scott in. The blast. Scott won't go down. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
To be 3rd and long, 2nd and long in order to get turned loose.
3rd down and 6. Webb gets rid of it, and he's got a first down on that throw to Cager. Lawrence Cager's a former wide receiver. Final seconds of the opening quarter. Webb knocked away. He was looking for Golladay, and it was snuffed out by Bradbury, a former Giant. The 14-year veteran Graham Gano's had an excellent season. Trying to get the Giants on the board. It's a fake. Gillen in trouble, and the Scottish hammer gets nailed. 3rd and 2. From the gun, Hurts tried to grab it with his hands. A.J. Brown couldn't bring it down. Webb's been on the practice squad for the majority of the season for New York. Pocket collapsing. Webb. That floater is incomplete.
We'll still see Jalen Hurts going through his progressions.
2nd down and 9. Boston Scott in there. Already had the touchdown. Hurts sets and throws and gets it to his receiver, Devontae Smith. 3rd down and 5 for Philly. Shotgun. Hurts has to get rid of it, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Quez Watkins, but the timing was thrown off. 52-yard attempt for Jake Elliott. Long this year is 56, career long 61, so he's got plenty of leg. He drives this one, and right down Broad Street.
Not a lot of action, almost no production.
Webb, play fake, throws. A little bit offline, but nice adjustment by Cager to haul it in. He's been here ever since. On a give to Brightwell, he carries the pile with him to the 40-yard line.
Look how deep they are. They are way back there guarding the sticks.
Webb gets rid of it. Incomplete. Trying to hit Breida. For the Eagles, Hurts is 9 of 14, 112 yards. Sanders 27 yards on the ground. Hurts out of the pocket. Chase from behind. Hurts has that extra gear. Out of bounds. It's a first down run for Jalen Hurts, 8 yards.
And win the big title because North Dakota State was just piling them up like crazy.
On a 3rd and 3, Boston Scott.
His team, one of the 5 core values of his football team.
Shotgun on 2nd and 1. Hurts. A lot of room there, and he's going to take it. veers out of bounds. Good enough for a first down. Jared Davis made sure it wasn't.
Lane Johnson, their all-star right tackle, has been out, and they are hoping to get him back for the playoffs.
It's a torn adductor for Johnson. That pass on the money to A.J. Brown for a first down. Covers 11 yards. Hurts sacked again at the 22. Lovato snapping, Kern the holder. 39-yarder. He drills it. Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, you could have your best laid plans going in. The game will dictate your decisions. Catch and run. Dallas Goedert. He's got a first down for Philadelphia. Meanwhile, the Giants, they will be the 6th seed. Sling it. Devontae Smith. First down, Philly inside the 20.
And gets vertical to gain additional yardage.
High snap. Hurts still gets rid of it. A.J. Brown spun down. It was Dane Belton who makes the play for the Giants, but Philadelphia. Hurts handles the pressure, flag down. Hurts throws, intercepted in the end zone by Dane Belton. Just a completely different vibe surrounding this franchise. Webb throws it on a line and connects with Johnson on the outside. It's a first down for New York.
This team certainly appears to me to be set up for future success.
During his coaching career, shotgun on 3rd and 3. Webb spins it, and Breida gets lit up by Marcus Epps. That's in stone. They'll have home field advantage.
Mom, I promise I'll go to the Institute after they win the number 1 seed. I promise.
Big lane. Boston Scott spilled out as he crosses the 40-yard line from setting the Eagles' single-season record, currently tied with Randall Cunningham with 36. Bobble. Devontae Smith still bobbling it. He secures it, and he's got a first down.
Battling hard all the way through. Rams an example of that right now with an opportunity.
3rd down and 10. Go to the outside. Catch is made by Gainwell, but it is not enough for a first down.
He's going to think about it here, I would imagine.
For Elliott, now in his 6th year. Originally drafted by Cincinnati back in 2017 in the 5th round. 54-yarder. Elliott. It's dead solid, perfect. That's done.
Done.
You got your reservations. Pass to Lawrence Cager. He's been the Giants' leading receiver here today, and he's got another 15 yards.
So, I mean, we got 2 divisional matchups right out of the gate in the wild card round.
Handoff, Breida. Got through that first contact and accelerates for 13 yards. Is in there. We mentioned Evan Neal's name a couple of times. On a give, this time it's Brightwell. Taking the sideline, Brightwell gets hit by Epps. Webb threw his first NFL pass today, is looking for his first NFL touchdown. Webb, the timing was there, caught by Johnson.
Did you get to the line of scrimmage in time to get set? Look over the defense.
On 2nd down, Webb out of the pocket, pump and throw. He floats it. It is caught Vanette. And he's tackled at the 6-yard line. He's trying to get the Giants on the board. 3rd and goal. Webb in trouble. Gets away. Webb short on that throw.
Yeah.
Obviously that drew the ire of Dable. And a field goal is good from Gano. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Play clock was winding down. Hurts. Velasquez receiver. Smith to make a play after the catch. Cannot.
This is the first time in his career he's thrown a pass in the NFL game. Not normal.
3rd and 5. Brightwell.
You mean there was a choice?
Yeah. All I heard was Hawaii from you. On 4th down, Webb. Catch made. Cager falls forward and has enough. Gardner Johnson with a tackle. He thought he had him behind the line to gain.
They really kept this behind the scenes, but Davis Webb all week has known this is what he's been waiting for.
On a give, it's Brightwell, a stop and go for a first down. Works it across the 30-yard line. Reed Blankenship, stud defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence. Catch made. Cager the spin, hurdles, and gets thumped. Got a first down.
I'm thinking 2 plays if I'm the Giants.
Again, it's Webb. Right up the middle, Webb! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Giants! Davis Webb with some power in those legs and upper body. And make this a 1-score game. Webb. Fake it, toss it, incomplete. Gardner Johnson got over to the spot. Marcus Johnson, 2nd and 10. Once again operating from the gun. Rush coming, Hurts gets rid of it. Connects with Dallas Goedert. First down. That one covers 12 yards. We have an NFL Today update. Back to New York. First down run. There's a big opening for Scott. Didn't go down. He got spun around and never hit the turf, so he got extra yards at the end of the play for 21 with the Tigers. Hurts on 2nd and 10. Works that sideline to Devontae Smith. On the ground. Gainwell battling. Got a first down. Inside the 10. 3.5 to play. 3rd and goal for Philadelphia. Hurts looking to throw out of the pocket. And Hurts will just chuck it out of bounds. Dane Belton had a beat on him. It's a 22-yard attempt. Chip shot for Jake Elliott. And he knocks it through.
And they feel confident they can go there and win that game. That will be a trendy pick for an upset in the first round by a lot of people, in my estimation.
3rd down and 7 for the Giants. Webb throws it. The underneath catch made by Lawrence Cager. 1:45 left. Giants have no timeouts remaining. Webb is going to take a shot to the end zone. Oh, what a grab! Kenny Golladay, touchdown, Giants! Attempt to give his team another chance. Bounces that one, quickly recovered by Philadelphia.
Hey, you still get the T-shirt and the caps, don't you? You're still the champions. They'll take it.
The Eagles secure the #1 seed in the NFC. A Week 18 victory over the Giants, 22-16.